Okay. Pete here with the Small Business Resource Center with an update on Pfizer. Of course, as you well know, I'm pretty bullish on Pfizer for my personal self. And just a disclaimer, this is for entertainment purposes only. And basically, it's not advice to buy or sell any securities. If you're looking for information on stocks, business, stimulus programs, pandemic and unemployment assistance, and more, you've come to the right place. And if you have questions, comment below. Let me know what those questions are. And if you could, smash the YouTube algorithm like button. It would really help me out because these videos do take a lot of time to make. And subscribe if you're new. Welcome back, everybody. What I'm looking at here is Pfizer. Thursday, Donald Trump had a thank you for the military. On the thank you for the military video that he had, which was about 45 minutes, if you're looking at minute 6, somewhere around 6, I'm going to put it in the description. He actually said that the vaccine will be shipping this week. This week meaning this week. He said the vaccine will be shipping next week. Also in the news, on the weekend, they said the United States Postal Service is already shipping Pfizer vaccine, specifically Pfizer. So I just want to make you aware of that. They didn't say other vaccines, it said Pfizer vaccine. And pre-market, Pfizer is up 63 cents. It is 7:30 right now, so you got to keep in mind that the market's going to be catching up. And many people online already speculated that it might go to 39 or 40 today, maybe even pre-market, because everyone knows this is going to get a FDA approval, or I shouldn't say that. It almost seems like common sense that they're going to get their FDA approval and emergency use approval. So I've been bullish on Pfizer for quite some time, at least 6 months, I would have to say, with all the news and research that I've done. And that's why I've recommended Pfizer. And yes, I know stocks can go up and down, but here's the important thing. I'm wondering if Pfizer is going to be one of the biggest pump and dumps in history. And I'm not trying to say that, like, most pump and dumps are just crappy stocks that go up, probably on fake news, and then crash, and all the people, well, I should say, most of the people investing in it lose a lot of money. But here's what I'm looking at, and you got to listen to this and watch the whole thing to understand it. Pfizer basically is dealing with a global problem. They're first to market. And even though they're a good pharmaceutical company and they're solid, lots of new retail investors are interested in this stock, are actually interested in investing, not just this stock. And it seems like a lot of these retail investors don't jump on the bandwagon until the official news comes out. Well, when you're looking at people like Warren Buffett, etc., they're usually buying pre-news because that's where you're going to make the most money. Then when the news comes out, you have to decide when you want to sell. But what I'm looking at is a lot of the stocks like Johnson & Johnson, Moderna, all these other stocks, Kodak even. There's a countless number of these stocks went up as soon as they said the word vaccine and grant funding, and then of course came back to a normal level. So my question is, will Pfizer do this? And my opinion is more than likely yes. And this is past information experience I'm going by. And a long time ago, maybe a couple years ago, when some of the other states were planning on passing laws to legalize marijuana, I told a couple friends, hey, look for some marijuana stocks. November, it's going to be voted on in these specific states, and then if they win, the stocks are going to go up. So one of my friends didn't tell me, but he put $2,000 in one of these marijuana stocks. I don't remember the stock. It's not exactly the point. This stock shot up, and he calls me right away and said, thanks for the advice. I made $14,800. And I was like, wow, what are you talking about? Because keep in mind, I just talk to people all the time. I kind of actually forgot the conversation. And he said, no, I put the money in the marijuana stock. It passed, and now it shot through the roof. And I said, great, sell today. And he said, what? No way. I just made $14,800 and I'm gonna wait till I make a lot more. And I said, well, what goes up really fast tends to go down to whatever the normal level or acceptable level would be. He didn't take my advice. And then the stock shot down slowly. It didn't go up or down as quick as it went up, but what ended up happening is then he called me about a month later and said, oh shit, I should have took your advice. And I said, oh, what do you mean? Oh yeah, you didn't sell that stock. And he said, no. He said the stock went to, I think, $1,800. See, pre-market, a lot of people who understand stock investing and value investing and the potential, they're going to load up on the stock. Then when it shoots up, they make a decision on when they want to sell. And if you have a $2,000 investment that goes to $14,800, probably it's a good time to sell. I'm not saying exactly when you want to buy or sell, but keep this in mind. And if your idea is you're going to make a lot more money, the reason why the stock's going up is because public perception drove the market up with all the news driving it up. And I'm not saying Pfizer's a crappy company. I think they're doing a lot of good things. But if it goes to the moon, will it stay to the moon? Probably not. It's probably going to go up really high, really fast. What that number is, I don't know. I've been doing a lot of research online. Some people say it will only double. Some people say triple. Some people say 10 times. So, not 10%, 10 times. It's probably going to go up 10% maybe in a couple days or a day. So when it does that, the question is, where is your comfort level if you're invested in not just this stock, but any stock? How much is enough money for you to get out? Recently, I talked to somebody who invested in a stock, and it was speculated it would go up. It was a smaller stock, micro cap. It actually tripled very quickly. They sold. And then later they said it was a bad idea, and they said it actually went up 9 times. Imagine a stock going up 9 times. So if your money's invested in that and it goes up 9 times, is that time to sell? Well, you have to make a decision on that, not me. But my opinion is there's a very good chance that Pfizer could go up really, really fast. But then there's probably a point where you have to make a decision on whether you want to stay in this or not. And some people say, well, I'm in for long-term investing. Well, long-term investing doesn't mean stupidity. If it goes up 10 times and now it's trending down and you don't think it's going to stay there, long-term investing means cash out and go buy something else, or wait till it goes back to a normal level and doesn't keep dropping and then buy. It doesn't mean buy and ride it out. You made 10 times your money, and now that it's at 3 times your money, well, you're just happy you made 3 times your money. You still have to use some intelligence here, not unless you're not paying attention to anything. You got to use some common sense and make a decision on when is the right time to sell. And I don't know exactly when that is, but that's why I'm saying, could Pfizer be the biggest pump and dump? And not necessarily saying they're a shitty company, but saying, is it going to go up really high because of all the news and the media and all the retail investors? And will it start to go down after it goes really high? I believe so. This is my opinion. It's for entertainment purposes only, and it's not information to buy or sell any security. It's Pete with the Small Business Resource Center.com and the Small Business Resource Center YouTube channel. Have a great Monday, and keep in mind, they're shipping Pfizer vaccine right now. Trump also stated on his Thursday Thanksgiving address that they will be approving Pfizer this week. So, you make your own decisions. Have a great day.